What's up, dude? Yes, you are looking at it right. That is going to be our build for this video. So as I said in the little stupid video, man, we are going to be building it. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get to the unboxing. Hi, how are you? Nice to see you. It's been a while. Yes. Well, hey, I would like to just say you're looking good. You're looking well. Hey man, thanks for clicking that pause and that play video. I appreciate the hell out of that. So, what I want you to go ahead and do is I want you to hit that subscribe button because we got sick content coming your way. All right, we got to ooh. Okay, so if you don't know about this Gundam is from Gundam Universe Century. Alright, so this is pretty sick in its all entirety. It's piloted by a young man named Banagher Lynx. Alright, well, Banagher was meant to go to Anaheim Electronics School, but he got caught up in some other business. So it turns out, I'm not going to say too much about everything. You got to watch the series for yourself. But somebody entrusted this vato with the wise possession of the Gundam RX-0 Unicorn. Alright, now this isn't just a normal version of it though. This is the full armor, man. We're talking the whole 9 yards. Look at this, look at this. You ready for that? Ooh, it's gonna be so sick. I think we even have the backside. Yeah. So the RX-0 does come with a quite... Oh man, he comes with a nice little comic book, if I do say so myself. But this is a real grade Gundam, so I mean, it wouldn't be a real grade if not for the fact that it comes with its exoskeleton frame. And then it's going to come with the Psycho armor, because that's what it is. Everything green is going to be the Psycho armor. And then we're going to be adding his armor initially. Also, you have his weapons. I totally forgot the count of everything that he comes with, but it's gonna be sick. All right, so let's just have fun with this. Let's start opening and seeing what some of this is. Wow, the coolest thing I think I love about him is it's a white build, but his backpack is like a bright, resilient blue. Like it's beautiful. It's beautiful, and he's mint, man. He's mint. First of all, this is so much crap. I'm not even gonna open like everything. I sense that there's some stuff that we're not gonna need, like these shield pieces and everything. So I'm gonna leave those in the box. Same with his armor and these energy capsules over here. I sense that this is a beam. We got some a handle. Okay, cool. Over there. But you got his one set of stickers. You got his series to make the backpack, plus you got some Psycho frame on here, so that looks like it's going to be important. This is all armor detail. This is armor detail for the face too, so that one we can even set over there. But for the most part, it looks like we have more exoskeleton that I've actually set off to the side here. So we have what's going to be the mainframe body, and then more armor. Yay! Haha, Psycho frame. Wait, what the fudge? Damn! It's armor on both sides, so son of a biscuit. Shit. Damn, okay. That's okay. It wouldn't be a Gundam if not for all these parts. Okay, man, there are literally so many runners with this. I never thought I'd have to do this, but, I'm literally just, I am just cutting them all out, and I'm leaving the excess in the frame because I do not know what I'm gonna need. These little freaking bastards are, I mean, all these pieces, they're just on a scale of like their own, man. It's wild. See, this one's not even labeled. Wait, hold up. FE2, not really looking like it's needed. Cool. B, sick. E1. Cool. Let's get these open. Alright guys, and I will try my best to go ahead and put a link in the description for the 3D printed labels. Hopefully they're on the shop's website, but man, these things are freaking handy. And I have some custom blues being made for me that I'm going to go ahead and pick up next Thursday. Yeah, I'm thinking probably next Thursday, like after I get out of work, because I want to go ahead and start my Master Grade Full 7 Swords and my Master Grade Freedom Justice. Alright, cool. So I'm just going to go ahead and pull out the basic amount that I need. So what are these? If you are basically new to GUNPLA building, it's totally cool. Alright, hey, by the way, I'm fairly new myself, okay? been building for maybe like the last, let's say, 4 or 5 months. So, you know, I'm pretty new to this in its entirety. But these helpful little bastardos are, so like I need the part B, right? Oh, that's cool. I'm going to be using B. So I would pinch this down a little bit. And yes, most of you, wow, this is a cool frame runner. Definitely going to make use of this. So you would normally just have some that have a flat base, but this one, it allows for you to be able to now just let it post up. So that's the value in runner holders. And by the way, man, I just want to say how pretty the Psycho frame is, man. This is just a nice, elegant color of green. You know, I'm not the only one who spins these runners. Don't you look at me like that, all right? I am Captain RX-78 Juan Cortez. I don't fucking know, man. These are dope, all right? So let's go ahead and keep looking at what we need, and let's go ahead and try to at least start what he is. Okay, so it looks like I have all the basic pieces that I need out for my first set, and it's cool. We're going to start out with the feet. But one thing I want to say is really dope about this manual is there's certain parts where it can tell you how the exoskeleton is supposed to fit within the armor by being highlighted as a purple. So if you guys can see that, that's actually pretty cool. Very nifty, convenient, especially because, you know, we're paying, I don't know, I paid close to $70, I think, in San Antonio for this. So I'm paying $70 for not being able to read about 5-10% of it. So it's not that bad. So it looks like we're going to go ahead and start, and we're going to go ahead and get the legs in. You know, we'll get a little bit of ASMR build, but this is already going to be a long video, you guys. It's probably, I estimate, I'm calling it now, this could be like a 30-35 minute video. But that's perfectly fine. I'm going to try my best to go ahead and cut it short to, you know, the best that I can, because that's what I do. Let's go ahead and get started with the legs and whatnot. Must be nice to have too. So there is one thing I want to mention. So when you're cutting with your nippers, you always want to make sure you're cutting to the flat part of your cutters to the actual connection point, because you don't want to cut upside down when you still have an extension. That's going to leave you sunk, versus if you just match your clippers or whatever you're using to the base, you can cut your stuff out and get a nice clean grab. You don't even need any filers or anything. So like, let me go ahead and do this other leg exactly the same. So I'm putting it to the base to get that leverage, just clipping. Yo, no marks. All right, cool. H13, what, right here? Do the same thing, see? Clean cut to the base. Oh, that's a little confusing now. Oh, hell yeah, that's confusing. Oh, I see it. Oh, cool. So it's at this flat piece. It could be thinner, but it's a real grade. You're a winner. Because you get to be stressed for like 6 or 7 hours. If you're filming a YouTube video, maybe 12. Alright. So I made his feet. So far the feet have come out really well. I like them. For what they are, or for the color, I gotta say, it's actually pretty nice. God, this is gonna suck. Holy crap. Yeah, there we go. Alright. So I like that you can already see the Psycho frame through the feet, through the patas. It is a nice color blue to this shade of white, so that is actually pretty fire, pretty okay with me. Alright, so now it says we got the legs, so I guess if you guys want, I do not mind, I will go ahead and speed through this. So far, the legs are coming out really well. I actually like this. As a matter of fact, the Psycho frame is a must. It is a go. These are beautiful. Look at this, you guys. Check it out. Let's go ahead and focus in. Look at the clarity on these guys, man. The Psycho frame moves upward a little bit. I can't get it to move. Yeah, there you go. There you go. It slides in, and it's supposed to slide like outward. So if I can get it back, there you go. So it slides in, and it just kind of goes upward. Shouldn't be so rough. Jesus, this one just kind of like. No, you same thing. Yeah, same thing. But yeah, for the most part, there's some really dope legs, man. Really dope legs. So this is what I have so far. Nice. So as far as the RG thruster goes, we do have one underneath here, just hidden, kind of chilling and everything. Let's see if I can get that to zoom in. There you go, focused. All right. So this is your leg. You have your bottom pieces here. This is going to be to lock in, so that way you can kind of show more of the destroy frame and the Psycho frame. But for the most part, I don't know why the hell they're coming out so sideways. But yeah, I think that, you know, these are looking to be some pretty decent sized legs for a real grade. So let's go ahead and connect the rest of them, put some armor pieces around them, and we'll call it ends for this portion of the video. Haha. So at the moment, I'm making like the fins for the feet. We're gonna go ahead and get the rest of this. Okay guys, so I just finished the waist, and the waist is actually pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, it's very intricate. So the thing about it is it does have multiple pieces that you do have to place on. So there's a reason why that spiderweb looking thing was there. Also, I like how easy it is to actually just slide these down and just put everything in kind of like a, my foot, put everything kind of like a destroy burst mode. So we're just gonna leave it in regular unicorn mode, and we're gonna make the build how it's supposed to be, and then we'll put them in destroy mode. So I have the bottom frames done. Oh nice. And that was a foot brace. I don't know what you call it, but yeah, that pretty much just goes down here. But the legs overall together actually look pretty cool. What I'm liking about it so far is the etched detail. I guess that's what makes a real grade. But for the most part, it's looking really clean, very detailed. You know, the space between everything just kind of gives it that natural panel lining. So far the real grade unicorn is actually proving to be a lot easier than the banshee, and I don't know if that's just because somehow a leg is in destroy mode. So I don't know if it's because the banshee is just the banshee and it's difficult, but so far the unicorn is proving to be really fun actually. Like for a real grade build, for my massive size, or for a massive size real grade build like the SUBSCIRBE or the new high new, I gotta say this is a pretty cool intricate box so far. The only thing is you know, it's just gonna be all those weapons that's gonna get to us, you know. So far this is what I have of the chest. The chest plate is going to be kind of this like multi-piece layer. So you have your bottom base, which is kind of like your hip, and then you have like your mini chest plate, and then you have your arm axles here, so that way they can swing out and everything. But for the most part, this was a pretty tricky piece because it did have to fold. So excuse me, if you feel that this piece is giving you some pressure whenever you're first having to make the first initial bend, do not worry about it, because the initial platform is going to bend once again, directing this to be upward instead of sticking out. So don't be like me. I damn near removed my nub almost by sheer force of pressure. But yeah, that's what we have so far. That on top of the legs. Nice.
About it right now, everything's okay. No matter where you find yourself, no matter what kind of stuff is going on in your life, underneath it all, everything's actually all right. You're okay. You have more power than you might be giving yourself credit for. If you have something that's going on in your life right now that's challenging, painful, it's just a reminder to take a little bit better care of yourself. Because you're worth it. You can have this feeling anytime you choose.
Alright guys, so one thing I do want to mention is be very careful when you're messing with the arms, because there's something about it. Alright, so when you build your arm and you put it in, you see how mine's facing downward? Yours is going to be protruding forward, right? And that's because right here at this tip between the green and the black part, it's going to twist. So what you're going to want to do is, while it's in the arm, hold it there and then just twist, you know what I mean? So that way you can get them both flat where they need to be. Don't be like me and be a dum-dum. I almost broke this. Be very careful. Alright guys, so I'm waiting till I actually complete this all to go ahead and figure out how to turn it into destroy mode, because the hands down here are giving me some problems. I'm not too quite sure how to relinquish them to get that beautiful psycho frame to show. But for the most part, this is what we have. So it's coming along pretty nice. I'm actually going to go ahead, and he comes with two beam saber hilts that, of course, you know, are in here, right? So those actually stay and close a lot better than the master grade do. And so what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to take these out, and I'm just going to go ahead and sprinkle a little bit of my glue to the edge of the blade so they stay there. Hey guys, I went ahead and made the shoulders so everything is sitting nice and neat. So far, it's been a really cool build. I love real grades because real grades just have this initial spacing in them that just looks like it's just perfect panel lining. And yeah, it may have its differences and its spaces in some spots, but for the most part, in others, that's pretty gnarly, man. But yeah, that's what we have so far. We're gonna make the head and we'll go forward from there. So let me be the wise man of prophets to let you know that anytime you're building a unicorn, they are going to come with 3 different types of unicorns, or horns, whatever you want to call them. So your first and standard is going to be just your regular horn, right? It's just going to be your regular horn. That's it. No color to it. It's just one single-sided horn. Or if you want to, you get the already open V-frame that you can then put some stickers on and, you know, have like that, but it's white on the back, so you got to worry about that. Or you can have the one that I put on, which is kind of like the all-in-one, but it opens up somehow. I've actually not opened it yet. Oh, cool. Hey, that's pretty sick. There must be something that goes over this. So there you go. There's the last route. And also, guys, I want to go ahead and show you something. Having a marker pen along the way can definitely help, because right now I'm gonna let those dry. So right now I just did the backpack, right? So the backpack, if I don't break it, has these throttles. Okay, let's go ahead and show what these throttles look like. So before, they're just your basic gray, right? They're just your basic kind of like stock color it comes with. Okay, well, compared to just coloring them and making them silver, you have yourself some very realistic throttle exhausts. So yeah, just a nice, and the reflective ones, the EX, are like $8, $9. If you go to the Gundam Project shop, you can actually get one for, I believe it's $8.99. If you use code ISEIFU, no, it's $9.99, but if you use code ISEIFUDO, it'll come out to like $7.50. So you can't beat that. All right, so here we are again. See, I've got it all painted. You see how it just, I didn't even have to focus my camera. It just bam. Nice. All right, so that's the backpack. We're gonna go ahead and just chunk this fucker on, because apparently there's really nothing left. Oh, I freaking lied. Let me go ahead and get that. Alright, you guys, so let's go ahead and go over the weapons, right? So this is going to be your first rifle. This is actually going to be the Beam Magna rifle. Why I like this so much is because this clip actually opens up here, so that way you can pull, get this, the mag out. That's actually pretty sick. I've got to say, that's my favorite reload feature on any weapon that I've built for a Gunpla so far. So, oops, hit the hell out of my camera. So that's the Beam Magnum. These are some missile pods right here that you can attach onto the bazooka, but you can only attach them to the bazooka. But they still look pretty cool. In Mecha Gaikotsu's video, he says that they fall off pretty easily. I gotta be honest though, I've already checked mine. Mine definitely don't tend to fall off, you know, like as easily as he says his do. Now, this weapon right here. This is the Hyper Beam Javelin. Oh my god, this is probably my favorite. It to the eyes, it doesn't quite look like that much, right? It doesn't quite look like, it captures the appeal. But it actually has some psycho frame features that you can go ahead and do in order to make it look a lot cooler. Now this I've read, and from Mecha Guy Kotsu's video, I hear it actually attaches onto a gun. So I'm sure it's probably just something to do with taking like this little handle piece off and just kind of clipping it on somewhere. So we'll later figure that one out. Although in full honesty, I really like the Javelin axe mode. Oh yeah, the axe mode. That's right. So you can actually take this off, and then let's see if I can get this. Yeah, you put this on there, and then bam, you got yourself a sick axe. See? That's probably why it's my favorite. I'm actually going to go ahead and just leave it. And again, you can close. Whoa. Yeah, there you go. There you go. A little bit of effort. Try not to be as rough as I was with mine. But for the most part, I got to say, it's pretty cool. And then it just whoop, closes. So then also, what else am I forgetting? I know I definitely forgot the SMGs. Or is that next? No, I pretty much just it was the missile pods, and oh yeah. These are the grenade launchers. Yeah. So the grenade launchers actually come with a couple points of articulation. Essentially, what they do for you as a user is they allow you to be able to put two pieces on as a clip, and to be able to take them out and to easily slide them back into place. You can also move this forward as it is a moving handle. I gotta say, that's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and go on to, actually, let's talk about the backpack. So again, this is the backpack that I had mentioned earlier. So this is actually pretty cool. This is technically in regular unicorn mode, put away, because this is going to hold the Gatling guns and I believe a back shield. So you have that. Dude, these grenades, or these bazookas are dope. Okay, so they extend down here. You're going to want to be careful sliding them in and out. And I will be honest, this actually is a top piece that goes onto here. I placed a little bit of cemented glue on mine just so that it could get that nice, tight, freaking... Dude, get this. As I'm talking about Mecha Guy Kotsu, I'm watching a video. He's literally on he's on the same thing. That's dope! Dude! What fucking weird timing. But anyways, they also extend in the back over here, so your grenade clip ammunition comes out. They are kind of finicky, so I'm not going to officially glue them in because I'm thinking I might want to paint them. You get two of those. Forgive my nerves. I was in a car accident, so my nerves aren't the best. Now, you get two different types of missile pod launchers. You get this one right here that has like this flat piece. That's what goes into the leg on the unicorn. That's what I'm telling you to be careful about. Also, it opens up. Yeah, if I can definitely figure that one out. Yeah, see, it opens up. So whenever it's on the leg, these will kind of look like they're ready to just fly out. So they are kind of held together by a two-pronged hook that clips onto both sides. That's the one that goes on the leg. And then from the instructions, these are the ones that specifically go into the bazooka. So there's that. Yo, let's talk about these shields. So these shields are pretty standard. They're pretty dope. I was heavily misbelieved. It's the Master Grade EX Unicorn that comes with the shields where they do the kind of trifecta, like shot and gun looking thing. But these shields are pretty dope in my own opinion. They have a nice color to them. I'm thinking of probably painting mine like possibly like a gloss white, because I mean, this is really dope. Don't get me wrong. But I think I could make these really cool into something. I can make them really dope, honestly. But like I say, this is a really cool shield. I totally broke so many pieces of this on my Master Grade Destroy Banshee. Totally fucked up. So there's that. And then last but not least, you have 3 Gatling guns. You have 2 for the left arm, 2 for the right arm, and the rest go on the back. These don't really do too much. The only point of movement that you have is this right here. So that way you can indicate for your right and your left. But for the most part, nothing really slides out. Nothing too amazing. This actually comprised of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces. So each 6 of these grenades is 7, 8, 9, 9 pieces. Totally sorry. But essentially, yeah, that's all the weapons. That's exactly what comes with the full armor mobility. We do have the energy tanks to form, and we're going to go ahead and build those. And guys, I'm so sorry I didn't do a time lapse on these. It's already so much just trying to build this guy that I figured, hey, you know what? Let's just do a more in-depth. I'm going to put more effort into the review of the weapons. So there you go. I hope I made you feel like you're watching a real gunplay YouTuber. And by the way, thanks for watching my videos, man. Let's go ahead and keep going. Here we go, boys. Here it is. The unicorn. Real grade. Right? Not looking too bad with everything that's on him. So his beam sabers definitely stay in place a lot easier than everything else. And for the most part, he's got a pretty good size. I mean, that is really dope. But for the most part, I think what I really like is the durability with this guy. Like, you know, he's not so fragile and tough on the joints. Oh my god, guys. The Psycho frame definitely does wonders for this guy. Definitely. Not to mention, he can take a fall. See? Nothing came out. All the unicorn builds are all finicky as hell, right? Not this one. And we have weapons. Oh boy, do we have weapons. So we have your Gatling guns. Those are going to go together. Those go on both the arms and on the back. You have missile pods for said. Probably good there. Alright guys, so looking up close, you have one of your shields attached to dual Gatling guns, and you have your Magnum rifle over here. On the same thing for the other side, you have 2 Gatling guns that are held together by kind of like a triangle shaped pattern that actually slides onto a clip that slides onto the arm. So one shield over here, one shield there, and actually if you just kind of look at his back, he's got the other one just kind of sitting on top. So the missile pods just kind of sit there nicely, and they just do their thing. It just sits real flush, and I gotta say, this is the best build. This is the best real grade build I've done so far, in my opinion. And I got 2 more fixing to do right now. They're definitely probably not gonna compare because he's just so sturdy. Everything's just there. The only thing that might happen from time to time is one of these little missile pods over here might like come loose at the bottom of the flip. But for the most part, everything's really amazing with this build. I seriously just can't get enough. Let's go ahead and put him in destroy mode.
By the way, while you're here, focusing on my glory, the almighty RX unicorn. But Naja doesn't need to know, but you should totally sub to Issei Fudo on Twitch. That man's is like super goated. Look at me. I mean, look at me. Do you see this drip? This drip is tight, shun. He got me looking fire. So yeah, go check that boy out. Yeah! Oh, and make sure to turn notifications on or something with his YouTube. I think he said like and subscribe. I don't know your human thinks. I just know Gundam. Gundam!
Here it is, everything in destroy mode. So essentially, you have your spare shield, and you have your beautiful destroy unicorn. By the way, these stands you can get on Amazon for about like $7 or $8, right? I folded the Hyper Javelin staff up, and I went ahead and extended the shields. Let's go ahead and get some light on this sucker. But damn, there you go, homies. There you go. Look at that. Freaking beautiful. I love the Psycho frame. All the details from the back, essentially to the front. So the thrusters themselves, they are out. But the only real difference here is the Psycho frame down there in the feet. And he gets like a centimeter height extension, plus the weight comes, I mean the waist has the shields that come out, and then they're on the sides too, those extend. And then these are your thruster pods that would just extend outward. So I went ahead and took his backpack off of him. Everything's just kind of chilling off to the side. I have that as a stand. I'm gonna find a way to set that up and just kind of like cross the beam sabers over the shield, and I'll figure it out. And that would be amazing. But all in all, for a $70 to $80 Gundam purchase, depending on where you can pick this up, I have to say this is definitely one you need to add to your backlog. And even then, I'd have to say don't add it to your backlog. Build that sucker now. But you guys, this has been a really good video. I want to thank everybody for watching. And, well, I'm out. It's a Gundam! Wait. You didn't think that was it, did you? Hey man, speaking of the Gundam Project Shop, I want you to know that there's going to be a link in the bottom of this video, and you can click that and you can actually use code, I'll put it in the description, ESAY10 at the checkout, get yourself 10%. There's fixing to be free shipping over a certain limit of product. I will have to get that so I can check back with you. I think it was like 150 or 175, you get free shipping, which is pretty cool. And essentially, yeah, the 10% off, hey man, that just saves you a good bit. So if you're trying to get a PG or a master grade or something like that, yo, that's like $5 or $10 off. So you're welcome on me and on the Gundam Project Shop. So now, laters for real. Bye.